this is, you know, when they talk about traditional customs?
Yeah.
Scott, come in here, mate. How you going?
Doing all right, doing all right. Yep.
Absolutely traditional custom. And
Yes.
it's been admired all weekend long.
Yes.
What have you got? And tell me about yourself and your shop as well.
So, 1937 Lincoln Zephyr. Customer brought it in. He got a good deal on buying it. Dropped it off and says, "What do you think?" I says, "I think I want to build it." And he said, "Well, I want a custom, like a traditional style custom." And I said, "That's all I would do to it." So we got together with Eric Black, and this is what we came up with. Very mild custom, windshield chopped, filled seams, hinges removed, totally custom running boards and fender parting lines.
I think that's a big
adjusted.
factor, isn't it, to the overall body?
Yeah, the way the fenders got longer and the running board got longer and that trim got extra long.
See, okay, I'm not rude when I interrupt these builders, but they talk as, you know, matter of fact, we just did this, we did this,
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
and they
that's how
just
we do
start
it.
listing things
You don't
one
know this
after
by
the
now?
other.
You're building your own, you know
So
by
I
now.
have to be rude, and I do have to stop them, and because that is one of the things I did want to ask you more about was the side skirting there. It's very different, obviously, it's
Yeah.
very custom. Let's take this in. It's so subtle, yet again, there's so much work that has been involved.
So this line here is normally not here. The fender normally ends here, and this is rubber normally. So we extended the running board all the way up to the front of the fender and changed the parting seam to lengthen the running board. In the back, this running board ends and just meets the fender here. So we added this curl and this sexy little curve and rounded the corner in here and changed the parting line. And then we extended this trim all the way to the back of the car and raised it up in the front there. So we essentially elongated the bottom of the car. At the same time, when we did that, we got rid of all the rubber that would normally be on the skirts. And the skirts are still removable.
They're still removable?
And there's one parting seam right here, and then there's no parting seam anywhere else. That is one giant piece of trim from here to the front, and then one on the back. When you take off the skirt, the trim comes with it. And what's nice is these things kind of flap in the wind sometimes. Skirts aren't very well held down. Well, now that trim bolting between here and here holds the skirt in place, nice going down the road.
Had you done something like this before?
No, it's our first custom. We usually do a little bit of hot rod stuff, a lot of 40s, 50s, and 60s customs, mild customs, a lot of exotics. So to get to do a traditional custom, I've been wanting to do forever. So this was really cool.
Wow, I mean, that's so impressive, the fact that you hadn't done something like this before, but then you played around with it. And my goodness, you played well, mate. Hot Rod Toys and Hobbies?
Hot Rods and Hobbies.
Hot Rods and Hobbies. Where did I get the toy
Signal
spot from?
Hill, California, because it's a toy. That's what
It's
the
a
hobbies
toy.
are.
Tell me the name of the area again, please.
Hot Rods and Hobbies in Signal Hill, California.
There you go, everyone. That's the name of Scott's shop. And of course, this is not the only one. I was able to walk by and check out some of your other brilliant builds that you had at the booth. You had a big booth at the Grand National
Yes.
Roaster Show.
Every year we're at the Grand National. We're always showing something cool, something new, something in bare metal. We usually debut a car. So yeah, Grand National's in our backyard, so to say. So we'll be there.
There you go. That's where you will meet him. But for now, let's continue on into the engine bay. What have you got here?
So this is the original V12 engine that came out of this car when it came in. The car was pretty original when it came in. It's a flathead V12. So instead of your normal 8-cylinder flathead you see in a 32 Ford, this is a 12-cylinder made by Lincoln and Ford. This one normally would come with a single carburetor, but we changed to an Austin intake, and now it's got 3 carburetors, and it's got Austin heads.
You had to obviously rebuild the engine, I'm guessing?
Engine needed to be rebuilt. Harold did that at Harold Engines in LA.
I love it. It's been just placed so perfectly, just sitting there, part of the chassis.
It looks like art sitting there, doesn't it?
It really does,
They're
doesn't
just so, these cars are so pretty to begin with. This is the original radiator. Look how cool the radiator itself is.
Morgan, did you see that? Like, look how well it's been situated.
You know what? I hate to interrupt, but we have got to listen to these.
Oh my, thank
We
you.
have to. I mean,
Those are original Lincoln horns
let's go.
that are
I
normally...
didn't even see that. This is why Morgan, you were here.
come
Thank
on.
you. And you
They're
see, I always
normally
notice
6
the
volt.
horns. These days I go right to the engines.
that's the double D's of this baby. That's part of it.
I cannot believe that I missed those horns. Thank you for that.
That's what happens when you
loved
put 12 volts to a 6-volt horns.
See, that's good.
You have to have that because you cannot afford to get a scratch on something like this. It's too beautiful. That engine bay has been done so well, so much fabrication, so much custom work, but hey, it continues on inside. Wow.
Nailed this.
It just likes to show.
Scott, do you do interior at your shop as well?
So the interior was done by Mark Lopez at Elegance Auto Interiors. Picked some really, really cool fabrics between Eric Black and Mark. They really nailed it on the colors, which is, green is really hard to get all those materials to work. The carpet, the leather, the pattern that's on the insert panels, and then look up at the headliner. It's like this metallic material.
It's the perfect monochromatic.
You know, Morgan, you were wondering why green?
I know. Green is such a hard color to commit to. You have to have the perfect shade and the right vision. Because if you don't, green can go sideways.
And then back here we added, this car has air conditioning too. So back here we've got custom AC vents. We got some really nice lights back there that we added. So all the air conditioning stuff is in this giant trunk compartment here.
Wow.
How long did this take to build?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. This is a
White alabaster pearl, casted for all the knobs, the steering wheel, the buttons.
Can I
Look
take
at
a
the
little
shifter.
safe?
Yeah, the shifter
This would look
with a
really good
really
on a
cool
necklace.
little Lincoln detail in there. That little gauge that goes in there doesn't belong, but since this car doesn't have the greatest of gauges, watch this. Boom. Take this out.
And
Look at two glove boxes, by the way.
Inconspicuous this is. Like,
oh
Yeah.
wow.
I use this to know accurate voltage charging when I'm driving down the road. How's this cool as this? 2 glove boxes, 2 ashtrays. This is your wiper switch, your choke, your cigarette lighter / power, throttle. It's just, all this stuff is, Zephyr made all this. Aside from us restoring it and painting it and making these knobs nice and redoing the gauges, this is Zephyr. Really, really pretty car.
It really is. You
The
know,
visors are extra cute. Check these out.
Look
So
how
we
short
chopped
they
the
are.
windshield
Yep.
2.5 inches. Well, when we put the stock visors back on and you flip these down, they were down. You couldn't see out, so we had to redo the visors. Added nice little trim in here for a little detail.
So why did the customer want it to be green?
It was just kind of, we threw it out there. I wanted to see something I wanted something that picked up the highlights and lowlights of all the body lines in the car. And so it had to be a real subtle pearl, but something that might fit period option. And green was just kind of, I felt a champagne green. So
It's been done so well.
that's what I
Never knew
wanted.
green could look so good, right?
So I told the wife, I'm like, hey, I need a champagne green. And she made the color.
Your wife made the color?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
that's why you should always listen to the
Right, ladies always play such a big part. And I mean, Sherry from Mike Goldman Customs, she's always involved when it comes to the interior work. And it does help to get that feminine.
Well,
Yeah.
you nailed this. Perfection.
Thank you.
You know, Scott, I was not too familiar with the Zephyrs. The first Zephyr that I did see was at Saltworks by Tom Spade, and that was absolutely beautiful. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
And now I see another Zephyr, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I really like the Zephyrs.
They're a pretty sexy cars, aren't they?
For me,
Very
when I used to
flowing
think,
and long and curvy and yeah.
that's it. It's very elegant. The back here, it's very elegant, and you never knew that it actually came from the factory at this length.
Yeah. Yeah, and we actually shortened it a little bit, not in the body, but we moved the bumpers in almost a foot. Because these, normally you could stand between the body and the bumper to get into the trunk. So the bumper was out here before.
It's those small touches, but the trim that goes all the way
Isn't
around.
that cool how it just keeps curving
Never
and curving
seen-
and never stops curving?
Never seen that. Check it out. Never seen a trim that goes all the way around and it keeps curving. Wow. Stunning stuff. Hot Rods and Hobbies. Scott, this is brilliant. What did you win today?
We got Bobby Alloway's top 10, Bobby's pick.
Yep.
And then Revision Rods gave us their pro pick. So
Love
very
it.
cool for
Two
the
very
Zephyr.
good awards.
Yeah, very
Thanks
cool.
a lot, mate.
Thank you.